Hey everybody, I hope that you're all having a lovely day. If you watched my last video or you follow me on Instagram, you know that my county where I live is currently a bit on fire. It's been a thing that we kind of deal with yearly now. Normally it happens more in the fall. Now we get dry lightning, which causes summer fires. Gotta love California. Because it's technically fire season now, it's common to have a go bag, which just is something that if in the middle of the night you have to evacuate, you grab it and you go. A go bag would include like toiletries and clothes and all that, but I also have a go bag of things that I just find really important that I would not want to lose. I thought it'd be kind of cool to share that with you guys. So I put all my favorite things from my room into this bag. Starting off with this guy, my little Pluto. My sister gave me him. We were kids. I don't even know how old I was, maybe 4. Her first Disney trip, she came back and gave me him, and he's been everywhere with me. My whole life, I have never once traveled without him. He comes with me everywhere and I love him very much. So he kind of lives in my go bag. Unless I'm traveling, of course, then he comes with me. Then we have my very old laptop. Look how thick she is. This thing doesn't even really work. It's so old that there's no form of internet that can work on it at this point. It has a lot of valuable photos on it from like middle school and high school that I still have access to. So I have this, it's an unopened book that Attila and I bought at, I think the SF MoMA, so the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art. They had this exhibit when we were there. It was like a pop-up exhibit. The train that carried John F. Kennedy's body from New York City to Washington, and they actually documented all the people that they passed on the train, and we just thought it was a really cool exhibit, so we bought this. We said we would open it when we got our own place together, and this will be our coffee table book. So I have kept on to that for a few years now. Growing up, one of my best friends was my dog Leo. He was like my soulmate pet. If you know, you know. If you've had a pet like that where you just like are so connected to them, that's him. He still visits me in my dreams. So I have his 2 collars. I have this cute ass book that my friend Julia made me. It's called Why You Are My Bestie, and it's just like filled out with cute things. These are the best kinds of gifts, truly. It just warms my heart. Okay, now for the bulk of what's in the bag. Dun dun dun! My memory box, and it is so full that it doesn't even close all the way. First off, can we just acknowledge that this box is the Fancy by Jessica Simpson perfume box. I don't know if you guys remember when that perfume came out, and it was like the scent. It's like a really nice vanilla. Anyway, I love the perfume and I love the box, so I made it my memory box. I'm just gonna quickly go through things that I think you guys might find interesting. I'm someone who holds a lot of like sentimental value in things. I think that if I didn't have like the control, that I could possibly be a hoarder. That's why I consolidate everything into one box. That way I don't end up with a hoarding situation. But I have a lot of like cards and notes from people, but I'm not gonna share those because that's just boring probably. This, however, is my first ever eyeshadow palette. I don't know if that's focusing or not, but these are very early 2000s type of shades. I could not tell you how I've managed to hold on to this my whole life. It's by Max Factory, which don't even remember that ever being a company. 5th grade going into 6th grade, I was allowed to get an eyeshadow, and that's what I chose. I wore these. I would coordinate them with like my outfits. Like if I wore a blue outfit, I would do blue eyeshadow. Monochromatic queen. I have a ton of movie tickets in here. I have a lot of concert tickets and baseball tickets. When Julia and I saw the 1975, just wait till I get deeper because this shit, I've been doing this memory box since middle school, I think. So there's stuff at the bottom of this that I really haven't seen in a long time, so I'm really excited to go through this. This, Attila and I bought this August 19th, 2015, which is 5 years ago. We used to love going to San Francisco together. That was like a thing we would do because we live kind of relatively close to the city. And it's wrapped up in tissue paper, and it says "For When We Live Together." And it's a magnet we bought together, and we vowed to open it like when we lived together. It's similar to the train book. Both of us don't really remember what this looks like, so I'm so stoked to open that one day with him. These are my pins from the Disneyland trip where we went for my birthday, but I also got engaged there on that same trip, so I got a birthday pin and I got a happily ever after pin. I just found a silly band. Do you guys remember these? That thing was just floating around in there. It's broken, but if you were in middle school in like the 2010s, these things were, you'd wear them on your wrist, and they were called silly bands because when you would take them off, they would be in the shape of something. Here's more movie tickets. Oh, I didn't know I had these. Okay, so these say, "Will you go to prom with me?" And they're painted in nail polish because Attila, I guess, didn't have markers or a pen, but that was how he asked me to prom. He had two big dogs. Each dog wore one of these on them, and his dogs were like outside dogs, so they didn't come in the house that much. And he brought them into the house, and I was really excited. I was like, oh my god, I hear the dogs in the house. So I went to go see them, and they had these on them. Okay. So we're probably gonna stumble across a ton of photo booth photos because that is just a thing Attila and I used to do. Our senior year prom. There's some more. Lots of just personal letters people have written me. I have a Pokemon card. Attila was really into Pokemon when we first started dating, so I want to say this was maybe like the first card I ever had that he must have gifted me, but that's in there. Do you guys remember these? Oh my god, I'm gonna try to turn this thing on. They were almost like a Tamagotchi, like you would take care of a Littlest Pet Shop. It was like a digital animal. If anyone else had these or had one of these, let me know. This is a blast from the past. When I was in middle school, I was in band. I've talked about this before, but one year for the parade, I was a flag girl, which I don't know if you know what that is. The band is playing, but before the band, there's like flag girls. They're like in little cheerleader outfits and they have the flags and they learn a routine. Anyway, I kept my routine like that we had to practice that year. Our band played Born to Be Wild. And this is my flag girl routine. That's crazy. That's Leo. That's me, my little red boots. That's the dog that I grew up with. Oh my god, I love him. My Lady Gaga concert ticket. I'm not gonna show all of our photo booth photos, but I thought these ones were super cute. It was like different parts of the world. I love this one and I always forget about it. And then I look at my memory box and I see it again. This is where I say that I could be a hoarder. This is a receipt for the first like kickback. I don't want to call it a party because it was definitely not a party, but like first kickback that my friends and I threw in high school. I kept the receipt, the Safeway receipt for like the snacks we bought. Lots of chips, lots of soda, donuts, cosmic brownies, some 5-hour energy drinks. I kept this. That's crazy. Jenna or Hannah, if you're watching this, that's too funny. My Miley ticket from when I went to her Bangers tour. Oh, that was awesome. My friend Kiara had extra tickets. I think her mom or someone won tickets from a radio station. So we all kind of just like last minute got to go see Miley on her Bangers tour, and that was amazing. She was, oh my god. I could talk about Miley all damn day. Look, it's me with dark hair. Ooh, look how nasty. This was my good luck bracelet for years. Like I would never take it off. It's kind of like how I wear this one all the time. I would never take it off. Ever. Attila, when we first started dating, he was wearing it a bunch. Like he borrowed it from me, and I don't know how I ended up getting it back, but I actually didn't even know I still had this thing. Whew. This is my heart necklace I got when I graduated cosmetology school. They like put this around your neck when you graduate, and so that's that. Couldn't tell you why this rock is in here. I'm sure it had a meaning behind it, but I don't recall. Oh, this is the card my mom wrote me when Leo got put down. This is like a book of when you graduate cosmetology school, they like have this book that people can write stuff about you in it if they want to. I didn't really make many friends in cosmetology school, so oh my god, Jenna, I hope you're watching this. I can't believe I have this. Okay, I'm gonna have to tell you guys this backstory. So when I was in high school, I was obsessed with James Franco. Obsessed. And in our theater, Jenna and I took a dance class together, so we would rehearse in the theater sometimes, and backstage there was like a few pictures of celebrities, like actors and actresses, up in the back for the theater kids. Like I don't know what it was, and there was always this photo of James Franco up there, and I loved it so much and took it down for me and like gave it to me, and it's literally just like ripped off of a magazine. I had no idea that I had this. That's too funny. I used to stare at this thing so much in high school. I found a poem that a boy wrote me in middle school, but it's not like the type of poem you would think. I'll read you a snippet. Sometimes I can't sleep because it's like I can feel the whole world spinning so fast beneath me, and I'm thinking, what am I doing here? Is this where I belong? Do I belong anywhere? And it just gets darker from there. I don't want to read it. I remember he put that in my backpack and I was like, what? Why? Freshman year of high school, we had to write a letter to ourselves. Mine's super cringy and embarrassing, and I'm not gonna read that. This is a music box Attila gave me when he went to Hungary. I never wanted to lose this, that's why it's in my memory box. I knew that was a safe place for it. Oh my gosh, guys, I've barely scratched the surface. There's so many things in here. My Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights ticket, that was really fun. If you're into scary stuff, especially scary movies, Oh my gosh, the Universal Halloween Horror Nights is a must. They put so much funding into it. They make it so amazing. I don't even really like haunted houses that much, but those ones are really fun. Oh my gosh, my concert ticket from when I saw Kanye West, Demi Lovato and Nick Jonas. I went to see them. My prom voucher, okay. Shelby, I don't know if you watch my videos, but do you remember this? We were sitting at a round table and we decided to draw each other. So I drew Shelby and then she drew me while we were waiting for our pizza. Still got those. Tons of photo booth photos. Oh, the poem Attila wrote me when he gave me my promise ring a few years ago. Okay, see, now we're getting into the good stuff. In high school, my drink at Starbucks was a grande latte with 2 pumps of vanilla. That was it. And Attila got me a gift card exactly for the right amount for 3 of those. And he wrote on the back, gift card good for 3 grande lattes with 2 pumps of vanilla. So I kept that. I thought that was so cute. Ooh, this is interesting. Look at my virgin hair. I'm the one right there in the middle. That's my virgin hair color. Look how shiny and long and healthy it was. Then I went through my scene phase and I razored all that shit off, bleached it. The Ready Set bracelet, I posted a story time on my TikTok a while ago about the Ready Set and the lead singer and all that. I used to wear this thing so much. My prom corsage, okay. I didn't realize I still had this. That would explain all the dead flowery things that are in here. See, this is another weird thing that it's like, why did I hold on to this? In like 4th or 5th grade in class, we had to do like a Secret Santa thing. And my person that had me got me these earrings and I kind of just always held on to them thinking like, I'll wear them. And I never did. I've never once worn them, but I also don't want to get rid of them. So looks like I'm gonna have those just for the rest of my life sitting in my memory box. More photo booth pictures. Attila writes poetry. I mean, he's good at poetry. He should pursue it more than he does, but occasionally he'll just like write me poems. So I have a lot of those in here as well. I also have too many of these. They're the Disneyland like ice cube things you can put in your drink and it makes your drink glow. Like, do you see how that's red? You can like hit the button and it does different colors. My California Roots Festival bracelet. Cali Roots is really fun if you ever want to go to just a really chill festival. The people there are so nice. Oh, this is a gem. I was on the high school badminton team. Let's see, where am I? That's me right there. I don't know if this is focusing. I have no idea, but funny story, I joined the badminton team because I needed PE credits because I dropped my PE class sophomore year and because I had no friends in that class. So I joined the badminton team with a couple of my friends to get the credits and it ended up being, we thought it was gonna be easy and that shit was not easy, but it was fun. I'm happy I did it. So many things. I keep showing photo booth photos, but I always loved these ones. I'm done with showing those though, I promise. There's way too many of that. It's Leo as a little puppy. Another prom corsage? That means I have both. Okay, so this one was from my junior year and this one was from my senior year. Okay. I have a whole ass essay Attila wrote in here. He wrote an essay for English 1A and he called it Flowers of Fortune and he based it off of a poem he wrote me. And so the essay was like kind of about me, I think. I honestly barely remember what it's about. I want to read it now, but I remember it being like so cute. I wanted a copy of it. Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Jenna, look at us. Flying down the roller coaster. This was for my Sweet 16. My parents took me and a few of my friends to Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. I'm finding shit in here that I haven't thought about in so long. This necklace a boy gave me when I was in 5th grade. And I remember at the time I was like, when I marry him, I'm gonna wear this on our wedding day. I still have it. I used to wear this all the time. I love that there's just eyelashes in here too. This little thing. I mean, really, this is still what's left. Like there's still just random shit left. I wonder what that is. This is like what we've gone through. Oh, that's funny. I had to open up that thing. I wanted to know what it was. It was me and Jenna's plan in high school to go to 2 different Warped Tour venues. So we were gonna start at her house and drive 2 hours to Mountain View and then drive 5 hours to Ventura Fairgrounds. And I love that for Ventura Fairgrounds, we literally drew Ace Ventura as like the thing, the symbol for it. Oh my God. I feel like I'm gonna end it on this one. It's this little pin that says JC is my BFF. that I got at Bible camp as a kid. I thought it was the coolest thing ever because it means like Jesus Christ is my best friend. And this was like an iconic pin for me. Like everyone always liked it at camp. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that because it is hot in my room and it's getting smokier and smokier by the minute, and I probably should go back downstairs. And this video is already 40 minutes long, so that's gonna be super fun for me to edit. Yeah, I hope that someone found this interesting. I did. It was fun to go through all this stuff. I'm actually really happy that I looked through it. I know I've been uploading less. I did start my classes this week, so I am trying to figure out a happy medium because I still want to put out a lot of content. But homegirl's got a lot of homework. Eventually I will figure out an uploading schedule if anyone actually cares. I might be the only one that even is bothered by the fact that I don't have one, but anyway, thank you for subscribing if you have. I'm so happy you stopped by and I hope you stick around.